Hello everyone, Linda Israel here, and I have the Calico Collage Mother's Day digital download, and I want to show you how to take advantage of this particular phrase down here in the bottom and the one in the middle. I typically make an A2 size greeting card because those are easier for me to sell because I package them and sell them locally, and they cost a little bit less to mail. But I recently have come into possession of some what I call, 5x7 envelopes. And because of that, I started making some cards that would fit the 5x7 platform. So I thought what I would show you what I could do with this piece and this piece. So what I've done is I've cut those two pieces out. I'm getting this is my blending pad that I use so I don't have to keep cleaning up my table. I've got picked raspberry from Tim Holtz and my distressing tool or blending tool. And I'm just going to ink up just a little bit and go around the edges just to finish this off a little bit. And it'll bring out the pink all the way around. I also cut a piece of really nice cardstock. I use 100-pound weight cardstock for my greeting cards. I hand cut all of mine. I don't buy packaged ones because I really like nice paper when I make greeting cards. I really dislike having cheap cardstock when I make a card. So I don't buy pre-packaged cards, and therefore I didn't have any of the 5x7 envelopes because those usually come with a pre-packaged card. But someone gave me a whole stack of envelopes, and I thought I would take advantage of those. So I'm just going around the edges of this and giving it a little bit of color. And it kind of takes care of that white edge where it was cut. The next thing I did is I went through my scrapbook paper and I found a piece that I thought kind of went well with the flowers that were on there. And I cut it down just shy of 5x7. So here's my piece that's just a little bit shy. So I'll have a nice little white border all the way around. So that'll fit, and then what I'll do is this is going to be trimmed. And then I took a doily and I cut, let me make sure I find the other piece, I cut into pie shape. So I have two little pieces. And I'm going to put one pie shape here and another pie shape on the other side. So I'm going to glue those into place. I've got some Brutus Monroe craft glue, and I'm going to just go down here on the bottom of this wedge because you're not going to see that portion. And looking from the front, I'm going to place it so that the lace is just peeking out on the edges here. Smooth that. Then I'm going to do the same thing where this is coming out from the bottom. And then I'm going to take this and we're going to glue it right across the center. So I'm just going to take some glue. I'm not going to go all the way to the edge because I know that I've got to cut off part of this. I'll smooth that down. Then I'm just going to take my scissors, and on the back side I'm just going to trim this off. So that went away. And I have this little bow. I think I might use that. I had tied that little bow and it's been laying on my desk for a few days, and I thought I might use that today. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the back side of the cardstock here, and then glue that down to the front of my card. And then I said I was going to address the inside. So we've got this piece that was left over. So this was part of the piece, I think it went like this, that I cut off when I cut it apart. And I thought it fit perfectly on the inside of the card. So we're going to glue this together. Make sure I've got it going the right direction. Not that way, but this way. But I thought it would look just as cute with the doily behind it, like that. So we're going to adhere these together. So I'm going to put this dead center. So I'm just going to put a little glue on the back of the doily and get that centered with my square here. And I'll put a little glue on the back side of the sentiment. And then we'll glue the whole thing down. And that leaves plenty of room to write down here at the bottom, and then that closes up. And I think I want to place this little guy, the little bow right here at the top. I think that'll look good. So I'm just going to put a little bit of the all-purpose glue right here and put that right there. I may have to hold it for a moment. And that should stick down. You may take it a moment. Sometimes you can lay something heavy like the bottle. I'm going to dig around in my pearls and gems that I have and see if we can find a couple that would look good to add on here. I've got these big pearls. Maybe we could put some around the doilies. I think that just gives it a little added touch to the card, making it simple. So that's a great way to use that sentiment that would be a little bit large on an A2 card. You could also probably make it into a pop-up card. Again, think about those scrapbook papers that you have that maybe you didn't really know. I may do one more thing just because I love it, which is to add some glimmer mist, because if y'all been following me very long, you know I like it. So I'm going to shake this up. If you hear the rattle in there, I've put some of the Brutus Monroe mixability ball bearings inside there. That helps that mica shake up quicker, so I don't have to shake it near as long. I'm just going to spritz this a couple of times. And there is a quick Mother's Day card. There's the outside, and then there is the inside with blank on the bottom. I hope you enjoyed seeing another way to use those Calico Collage images. You don't have to go completely all crazy with decorations. You can make it pretty simple. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment below about any questions or comments that you have about this card. Who would you give this to? You've got a mother in mind. Maybe you've got a friend who's a mother that maybe they lost their child, and you could share this with them, that you still care about them, and even though they may not have a child here, they're still a mom and they still need to be remembered. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Thanks so much for watching today. Check out the description box below to get the information about the Calico Collage images that I used today. Have a fabulous day. Bye.